Nebraska. And from Hastings, Nebraska, not Hastings High School.
I believe went to Hastings St. Cecilia.
That is correct. Steven Rodrigues from New York, coming from Fox Lane High School. He's a senior this year as well.
One interesting thing about Steven Rodrigues is he was the 141-pounders starter for last year for Illinois, moving up 3 weight classes.
That's a huge jump, especially in college.
You don't see that a lot, but last year
Wilson is in a great position here for his favorite move. You hear me say it every time I'm on. It's the twister. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, that's fine. The Rodrigues bumping up 3 weight classes, and now he's ranked.
Gets the twister. Look at that.
He's awful close to getting that near fall.
Is unable to get it. No near fall points, but a takedown for Austin Wilson and an escape for Rodrigues. And looks like Mark Manning will want the referees to take a look at that. He wants them to see, if he did get some near fall back points there.
The key to getting that twister for Austin Wilson is he does it from motion. He pulls, he snaps, he circles. He doesn't just freeze there and then try and hit it.
If we go back to the replay, you can see that, he waited a long, long time before he hit that. He was in the front headlock position for, 20, 30 seconds almost, and then just hits it as hard as he can and just was unable to keep his shoulders down to the mat. He's gotten a lot of pins over his career.
I'm sure Illinois scouted him on that, but when Wilson, like you said, he moved him and he wrestled for 20 seconds. That's one of those moves where you have to set it up like that. It takes a while to set it up, or as soon as you grab it, you have to go.
No near fall points awarded. That could be huge moving forward. That means Mark Manning cannot challenge any other calls going on to this throughout the rest of this duel. Rodrigues 2-on-1 Russian tie-up. Trying to move Wilson now. Wilson trying to get control of his arm again. Rodrigues. Wilson now. Looked like he was going for a front headlock position. Potentially dangerous move. Must have had the forearm across the neck. Rodrigues with the underhook. Wilson pushing Rodrigues, trying to move him into a front headlock position again. Both men moving, working hard. In on a single leg is Rodrigues.
See Wilson getting to the corner right away instead of just stopping, sprawling, and then working to a corner right away, trying to get an angle.
No points given yet. Rodrigues, though, in a really good position. 2 points for Rodrigues. Wilson, though, right back up. Looking to switch into a reversal. With 15 seconds left, he may just want to cut him and get the one. Stalemate called back to the center of the mat.
Mark Manning stamps his foot on the ground. He's not happy. That usually when they call a stalemate, they let him wrestle a little bit longer until both wrestlers are really not moving. So you almost let the wrestler kind of dictate that. But
again, it is the referee's call, but gotta say, it is a little questionable at this stage of the match. 5 seconds remain. Wilson looking for something, not gonna get it. We will go into the second period. Rodrigues up 3-2 over Austin Wilson. A lot of action in that first period. Wilson with a twister. Rodrigues able to get a great takedown. A lot of action there.
Again, like Berger, this is the type of continuous wrestling that Austin Wilson needs to do to get over that hump and get on the podium in March.
Austin Wilson currently on a 4-match win streak. His last loss coming to number 3 Isaac Jordan of Wisconsin.
Austin Wilson has some similar top game to Anthony Abaddon. He can ride legs if he needs to. He can go spiral, crab, high half. Not a lot going on right here. Both wrestlers fighting for position.
Austin Wilson holds the Nebraska record for all classes for near fall points scored. Earned that his senior year. Looks to get a leg in. Rodrigues, though, up to his feet. This is not a good position for Austin Wilson.
Usually when you put a leg in on a guy when you're on top, you want to get more weight on their hands so they can't get back and grab your leg.
Wilson looking to return Rodrigues. Stalling called on red. 1 point to Rodrigues. Wilson was unable to return Rodrigues. Rodrigues in on a leg. Whizzer by Wilson is able to counter that one. Both men in the tie. Looking for some form of advantage here.
You can see both wrestlers doing a good job of establishing contact with their opponent with their back leg hand, which is opposite of their lead leg. So if your right leg lead and you reach with your right hand, a lot of times you can give up position.
Another takedown by Rodrigues there. It looks like all Austin Wilson is going for right now is that twister, and Rodrigues has taken advantage of it.
If that's one of the main moves you use from there, it is easier to scout. Wilson does have some other attacks from that front headlock, though.
That's going to do it for the second period. Into the third, Steven Rodrigues leads this one 6-2. Austin Wilson will be on bottom to start this third period.
Rodrigues has 24 seconds of riding time, so Wilson's going to have 36 seconds to get off a bottom, or he'll give up that point.
Wilson up to his feet quickly.
Again, notice how he got to his feet before he worked on the hands.
Good return there by Rodrigues. Rodrigues looking for some form of offense here on top. Wilson, though, able to get the escape. It is now Rodrigues with the front headlock position. Stalemate called.
Referee really not messing around. He wants action. Calling stalling, calling stalemates quick. Good for our sport.
Wilson now staying heavy on the head. Rodrigues keeping wrist control, going for that 2-on-1 Russian tie-up again.
I'm very impressed with how hard these two are wrestling. We've got less than a minute left in the third period, and they're both moving, pushing, pulling.
Both men trying to get some sort of offense. Austin Wilson really needs to get on his horse and go with a 3-point deficit with only 40 seconds left. Trying to snap him down, trying to get something.
With Rodrigues moving up 3 weight classes, he's probably wrestling more of his natural weight class, and Wilson doesn't cut too much weight, so that together is what's giving us more action. Instead of wrestlers cutting a bunch of weight, focusing on the weight cut, they're getting strong, getting big, and being able to put more points on the board.
Stalemate called with only 10 seconds left. Wilson just looking for some points, looking for any dangerous moves he can do, looking for headlocks, throws, but Rodrigues is not going to let him have any of it. That is going to do it. Steven Rodrigues is your winner over Austin Wilson.